And we have Skyfox flying over the scene of a shooting at a busy Sanford gas station. Witnesses say a man shot a Seminole County school employee. Police say the shooter is not being charged right now.
The shooting happened this morning in the parking lot of a RaceTrac gas station right on State Road 46 in Sanford. And that's where we find Fox 35's Dave Puglisi tonight on the scene to explain why police have not arrested the gunman. Dave.
Luann, that's because Sanford police say that this case appears to be a situation of stand your ground. They point to numerous witness statements as well as the verbal argument as a part of their investigation.
There is a long-standing history of some kind, tumultuous history between those two parties and even additional family members.
That long feud coming to a head at the RaceTrac at the intersection of State Road 415 and 46. At 8:50 a.m., it's where witnesses say 32-year-old Maurice Holloway Jr. confronted a man he had a long history with.
From what I understand, it was verbal, but with threats made definitely by Holloway.
Witnesses tell Sanford police Holloway left and entered the store about 3 times to continue the altercation with the other man. When the two stepped outside, witnesses say the man pulled out a gun and shot Holloway multiple times, leaving him in critical condition.
The more other individuals there are who can help paint that picture and corroborate what that person who is trying to assert immunity under stand your ground was faced with, the more likely it is that it's going to be convincing to whatever authority.
Criminal defense attorney Whitney Boan agrees that witness statements in a case like this help in deciding if a reasonable person would feel threatened if presented the same situation. That idea is the premise behind the stand your ground law that protects one who acts in self-defense.
It's combined with the imminent ability to act upon those words, and those words constituting the equivalent of threats could be enough to trigger protection under the stand your ground law.
Although the history between the two men could complicate things depending on just what that history is.
And if I find out that there's a long-standing feud between these two individuals, that would evince a motive, beyond just simply looking at the facts and circumstances you're faced with.
Now, Whitney made it very clear that every case of stand your ground is very different depending on numerous factors involved. She said it could take weeks or months of evaluating evidence to decide if whether or not charges will ever be filed. In Sanford, Dave Puglisi, Fox 35 News.
Dave, thank you.